Starting. All right, so here we're live. All right, so today we're going to go over the messing with classes and CSS3 transitions and animations, and all doing it with JavaScript. So here we have manipulating CSS classes. You can add styles as well, but we're just going to cover classes today, as that's what's described in the syllabus. So here we have the first one, the first bullet point here. We have the class list.add. And it works for most things, but from what I found, the cross-browser support for anything IE 9 or older, you can use the element.className plus equals, and then the space, and then a name. So it's pretty. It feels pretty ghetto to me, but that it works. So that's the cross-browser support for the older stuff. If you need some older stuff, so that's adding a class, and then if you need to take one away, or you can use the toggle, which will actually is pretty cool because it'll actually add it if it's not there, or remove it if it is there. That just like you'd figure a toggle would do. And then you have the class list.remove, and that one just gets rid of it if you just want to get rid of it regardless. So are there any questions on that one?
No.
Cool. Yeah, pretty straightforward. And then the same with the animation or the transitions. Transitions is pretty straightforward too. All a transition is I have one setting. So here in the div, we have a standard width of 100 pixel. And then when we hover over it, we want a width of 300 pixels. Well, instead of it just snapping out to 300, you're going to use a transition. And what that does, it has various parameters you can pass here. And here it's saying that the width is going to take 2 seconds to make that full transition. I have that bolded there for the Safari one as well. If you want to make it, you can add both, and it makes it cross-browser compatible. And I'll actually have a practical example of that one here in a second. And then animations are things that you can. There's a bunch of pre-animations that you can mess with, and what they do is you have to define what your animation is. So here we have the at keyframes, and then the example, the example being the name of the animation. And then later on the right here, you can see in the div, sorry, I got something cut in my throat. You add the animation name example, and you're going to say, okay, the animation is going to last for 4 seconds. So it's going to completely change from red to yellow in 4 seconds. But then the animation iteration count is infinite on this example. And you can make it 1, you can make it 5, you can make it whatever you want, and it'll just keep doing that over and over and over again. So again, then I got 2 examples here that we're going to bring up from here. So here we have the transition. So here we're going from 100 pixels, and then when I hover over it, it transitions out to 300. And it does, there's different things you can do. You can have different styles of transition. You can have it do it smooth. You can have it do it quick. You can have it do it whatever. And so here we have you're going from the width takes 2 seconds, with the height takes 4 seconds. And we're going from 100 pixels to 300 pixels. So the width, that's why the width is so much, it's it's 2 seconds faster. So that's pretty cool. And it's very customizable, and you can do all sorts of things with that. And then the second example is this infinite animation that's been going on here. And this is the example one. And it's going from background color red, and then it shifts to yellow, blue, green, and then back to red. And then, of course, it's infinite, so it's just going to keep doing that forever and ever and ever. So, all right, any example or any questions on that?
No, it's cool. Thank you.
You can do a lot of cool stuff with that. And yeah, that's all I have. So thanks for your time.